I'm about to do your Sagittarius March 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Sagittarius, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Sagittarius love reading. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified of the new Sagittarius love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Sagittarius reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Sagittarius. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for your person. Then I'm going to clarify all of it with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Sagittarius people I'm supposed to be getting messages for. Because of that, it's not really possible that it's going to resonate with literally every Sagittarius person on the whole planet all at the same time. And it's even possible in general readings for energies to get flip-flopped around backwards. Actually, that's pretty frequent that happens. So you just got to take it as it resonates, like the shirt says. And regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. You can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking. Let's get on with this Sagittarius reading, and let's start by getting one card for the mutual point of interest between the two of you. So what is the mutual point of interest between Sagittarius and their romantic person of interest here in March 2021? Okay, that was pretty easy. Now let's get 3 cards for you. What's going on with Sagittarius as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them in March 2021, please? Let's get 3 cards. You thought that one was going to come out. Okay, we'll take that one instead. Cool with me. Now let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Sagittarius' romantic person of interest as it relates to Sagittarius and the connection between the two of them in March 2021? Okay. Your person just got a bonus card. Looks like they have a lot to talk about here. A lot on their mind. I see. Well, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 4 of Swords. Now, this is Libra energy. This is about taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break, going internal to do some healing, to do some thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Okay. Got some thought being put in on something here. That's the overall energy. Now, this mutual point of interest, this is shared energy between the two of you. So either you've said or done something and it's got your person thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something, it's got you thinking, feeling, acting this way, or quite possibly both of you are thinking, feeling, and acting this way. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the Page of Cups. Now, pages are messengers. Cups are about love and emotions, so this is news and messages of love and emotions. This can be expressing of feelings, talking about a love offer. Looks like we might be trying to figure out what's going on with the love offer, figuring out what to do about a love offer. Could be that. So let's clarify this. What's up with this Page of Cups between Sagittarius and their person? Tell me more about this Page of Cups, please. Why is this Page of Cups here as the mutual point of interest between the two of them here in March 2021, please? This one's screaming at me. We're taking that one. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Cups. Now, this is Cancer energy. This is either emotional discontentment, like you can see the person in the card has these 3 cups and they're not really happy with that. It's not really cutting it for them. In fact, they're daydreaming about this other thing that might bring them more happiness, more emotional fulfillment. Now, it's either that, or this is a case where there's already a love offer on the table between the two of you, and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just been kind of left hanging up here in the air, which that's kind of what it looks like. We got a Page of Cups. That's what we're clarifying. News and messages of love and emotion. And what it looks like is one of you guys is talking about your feelings to the other one, and there hasn't really been an answer for that yet. We got Sagittarius energy right under that with this King of Wands. That's a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person. This is someone who knows exactly what they want, and they go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. The King of Wands doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't let obstacles get in his way. He doesn't give up. He sees things through all the way until the end, and he almost always gets what he wants. More Sagittarius energy right here with this Eight of Wands. This is very fast moving energy. This is rapid back and forth passionate communication, which we're kind of seeing here with this Page of Cups. Communication about love, about feelings. This can be rapid forward movement on something that you have passion and desire for. Rapid progress on something you've got passion and desire for. A lot of passion and desire already here. Some decision needing to be made, only it's not being made. This is Libra energy here with this Two of Swords. This decision's not being made either because one or both of you doesn't have enough information to make the decision. There's something you can't see, hence that blindfold, or there's something that you just don't want to look at, almost like being in denial about something, and that's stopping the decision from being made. Okay, so it looks like we got a love offer happening, and there hasn't been a decision on that. It's just been left hanging here in the air. Now, to clarify this Page of Cups, we got the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this Eight of Cups is Pisces energy. This is a card of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, like physically walking away. This person in the card is walking away from 8 full cups of love, and they're doing that because they're not completely happy. They're not emotionally fulfilled. And they're walking off, going down a brand new path toward their own emotional happiness, their own fulfillment. They're walking away, going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cups. Next, to clarify this Page of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords. Now, this is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. It's also the sword you would use to make a decision with, like the root word for decide, like the Latin word that word comes from, literally means to cut off. So this is the sword you would use to cut off other options so you can make a real decision. It's also the sword you would use to sever a relationship or to sever something in your lives that's not in balance. Looks like there's been some talking about feelings. I don't know if one or both of you is detached emotionally, if the talking about the feelings has made one of you kind of walk away a little bit. It's possible that someone's already in a connection here. Let me see. I don't know. The next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is a new opportunity presenting itself here. This is like a practical, tangible opportunity. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we all want. Now, it's not the Ten of Pentacles in and of itself. It's just got the potential to get there. That's the thing about aces. They represent potential. You still have to grab these things and actually do something with them, or they're just empty potential. This has got the potential to get to something very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. It's just going to take some work. It's going to take some time, some effort, some energy, probably on both of your parts. But there's an opportunity here for something. I'm not really feeling this Eight of Cups though. This isn't looking so good. Now to check out your energy for March 2021, Saggy. You got the High Priestess, you got the Six of Swords, and you got the Hanged Man. Now, this High Priestess, this is she who knows. This is the unconscious mind. This is the intuition. The High Priestess sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all the information that you and I as human beings don't have access to. This is where your intuition comes from. So this can signify that you're getting intuitive hits about this connection. You're having gut feelings about this connection. You might be seeing signs, synchronicities, having dreams, getting some sort of messages from your higher self, from the divine, from your intuition about this connection. Now this is the 2 of the major arcana, so she rules over all the 2s of the other 4 suits. So this has something to do with a decision, I feel like. Tell me more about this High Priestess, please. Why is the High Priestess here for Sagittarius in March 2021? Why is the High Priestess here? Really? Well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is a very stable, very abundant, very generous type of an energy here. Now this usually represents, if it's representing a person, this would represent someone who is maybe a business owner, someone who's involved in a business, like in a managerial role, could be like an independent contractor, someone who's good at managing things, managing assets, resources, managing things in the physical 3D reality here. This could just be telling me that it's got a lot to do with stability and finances here. We've got a 6 of Swords right underneath that, which is the next card in your energy that we're going to clarify next. This is Aquarius energy. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind and moving forward into calm, clear waters where there's more clarity. We already saw this Ace of Swords, the Sword of Clarity. You're moving forward towards something that you want. You're moving away from something that you don't want as well. But this woman and the child and the swords that are stuck in this boat represent that even though you are moving forward into calmer waters towards something you want, you're still carrying some burdens from the past along the way with you. Looks like what you're moving forward toward is an Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love and emotions here. So far we've got 3 aces out here on the board already. So that's a pretty good sign. 3 of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value. What you would be building together here, the thing of value you'd be building, is the 10 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is who builds the 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of stability involved here. Also a lot of love and emotions. We got that Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. This is telling me that either you are this loving, mothering, nurturing type energy, very intuitive. We already see the intuition coming into play here with the High Priestess. You have a lot of love to give. You want to give the love to someone. Either this is you, or this is how you're viewing your person, that you have a lot of love and emotions for your person and you want to give the love and emotions for your person. It could be you that was expressing love and emotions to your person. I'm still not 100% sure yet whether this 8 of Cups means you were walking away from someone else, like you cut someone else off to have this opportunity with this person. Or maybe your person's walking away from someone and cutting someone off to have an opportunity with you. We're not quite sure yet. Now to clarify this High Priestess for you, we have the Knight of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the High Priestess again. So this Knight of Cups, Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions. This can be romantic gestures. This can be a romantic love offer. Taking some sort of romantic, loving actions toward your person here. Maybe you're making a love offer to them. We saw that 4 of Cups, a love offer being on the table that hadn't been accepted or rejected yet. That could be exactly what this card's about. This 3 of Wands is Aries energy. This is a card of waiting on something. This is like the beginning stages of manifestation. Like in the 2 of Wands, the card right before this, the person standing at this fork in the road. They're at a decision point about which path leads them to the world that they want and which path do they need to leave behind? Well, in the Three of Wands, that path has already been chosen. That decision has been made, and there are steps being taken down that chosen path. And there's this positive expectancy that you're having that something good is going to come out of this path that you've chosen. It just hasn't materialized into the physical 3D reality yet. You're still waiting on it to appear. You're waiting on your ships to come in. But you have this positive expectancy that something good is on its way. Next we have the High Priestess. Again, the intuition. This is like divine guidance. This is divine feminine energy right here is what this is. This is your connection to spirit, your connection to source, your connection to the universe. We're talking about like the beginning stages of manifesting something. The Magician, which is the card right before this one in the Major Arcana, that represents the conscious mind. That's where you come up with your conscious ideas of what it is that you actually want to manifest. Your conscious mind plants that idea into the unconscious mind, which is the connection to source, to the universe. So to me, this is saying that you're manifesting something. You're manifesting this actions toward love and emotions. I feel like you may be the one who has made a love offer here, and you're trying to manifest that. You're being divinely guided toward it. You're having intuition, intuitive hits, gut feelings about this connection. Now, another thing this card can represent in a love reading is that this is a connection that's deeper than just something physical. It's deeper than just something emotional. It's probably bordering on like a spiritual type connection here. Now, the next card we have in your energy for March 2021, Sagittarius, is the Six of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. Again, this is about moving forward into calmer waters, leaving something from the past behind, something that was rough and choppy and probably not good for you behind, moving forward toward what you want. Tell me more about this Six of Swords for Sagittarius in March 2021, please. Why is this Six of Swords here for Sagittarius? Get one more. Okay, we'll take it. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have that Four of Cups again. There is a love offer on the table already between the two of you. Either that or you're contemplating making a love offer. That could be what you're waiting on. You could be having these gut feelings that you should take actions toward this, that you should make this love offer. But you're waiting to do it for some reason. If this is not you thinking about making the love offer and not doing it because maybe you're afraid you'll be rejected, maybe you're afraid it's not quite the right time yet, maybe you're afraid your person hasn't detached from and cut off whatever else they were involved with, it's either that or there's a love offer on the table already, or you yourself are in a spot where you're not emotionally content and you're thinking about walking away from that. You're thinking about leaving that behind, moving forward into calmer waters toward what it is that you actually want. There's that Sagittarius energy of the King of Wands again, knowing what you want and going after it. To clarify this Six of Swords, we got the Ten of Pentacles, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and we got the Star. So this Ten of Pentacles, this is maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. This is the happy home life card, the happy family card. This is like building a legacy here. This is a spot where you've got your material world, your finances, your assets in order. No one wants for anything. This can also represent the combining together of two people, two families, all the assets, all the resources in order to build something very stable, very prosperous, very abundant. This is most people's goal when it comes to life in general, like in this physical 3D world we live in. The next card we have to clarify that Six of Swords is the Seven of Pentacles. So I said when I saw that King of Pentacles, this has got a lot to do with stability. We're seeing two more cards in the Pentacles suit. We've got an opportunity here in the Pentacles suit. So that's all about stability in the physical 3D world. Seven of Pentacles is pausing to reflect and take stock of this situation, or your situation or this connection. And what you're doing is looking at the seeds that have been planted, and you're trying to decide, is this going to grow into that 10 of Pentacles that I really want? Is this worth investing in? Is this worth continuing to invest in? Or is this maybe not going to pan out the way I want it to, and maybe it's time that I cut my losses and move on? So this is you going through that period where you're pausing to contemplate those types of things. Now, we're clarifying a card here about leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward toward what it is you actually want, which seems to be this maximum stability here. The next card we have is the Star. This is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. Sometimes this is a card of wish fulfillment. Now, it's also card 17 of the Major Arcana, which is the card that comes directly after the Tower in the Major Arcana. So you don't ever get to the Star without going through a Tower moment first. So this is the guiding light from the universe that shows up to light the way for you after a Tower happens. It's how you see your path forward after the Tower. It's where your hope comes from. Now, in a love reading, this can also signify that you're viewing your person as a gift to you from the universe. You're viewing your person as the one for you. Problem is, this next card that you have in your energy is the Hanged Man. This is Pisces energy. But this is about progress being halted. Like, there's no forward movement here. Things are stagnated. Now, the Hanged Man hangs upside down because he's looking at things from different perspectives than he would normally look at things through. Looking at things from different angles, different points of view. He's trying to gain enlightenment on something. He's trying to figure out what to do moving forward. So we just had a card about moving forward, leaving the past in the past where it belongs, moving forward toward what it is that you actually want. There's just not any progress happening on that here. Again, the overall energy of the reading is pausing to take a break, take a rest, to do some thinking about something, to figure out what to do moving forward. And it looks like that's where you are currently, because you're not moving forward right now. Tell me more about this Hanged Man for Sagittarius in March 2021, please. Why is the Hanged Man here? Flip over in the deck on me. Alright. Bottom of the deck, there's that Six of Swords again, Aquarius energy. We already saw that. It's the card that we just got done clarifying for you. Moving forward into calmer waters, leaving that rough, choppy past behind. There's that King of Pentacles again, Virgo energy. You could be dealing with Virgo. There's a lot of stability stuff out here. This Hanged Man is Pisces energy. I've got Pisces energy here in this Eight of Cups. I've got the High Priestess out here, which she rules the moon. So sometimes this is referred to as a Pisces card. Cancer, it could be that. Got a little dab of Aries, a little dab of Aquarius, we've seen a few times here. Now to clarify this Hanged Man for you, Sagittarius, we have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. Again, we already saw this. This is, you have a lot of love and emotions for your person. You want to give your love and emotions to this person. You're like a loving, mothering, nurturing type of an energy. You're very intuitive. You're in touch with your emotions. There's a lot of love in this connection, at least on your end. Just no progress happening right now. This Five of Pentacles, this is Taurus energy. This is a card of abandonment. This is about being cast aside. This is about being left out in the cold. Sometimes this can represent feelings of unworthiness, feeling like maybe you're not good enough for this person. Now this could be telling me that there's no progress happening because when you expressed your emotions to your person, they walked away. They detached emotionally and walked away. It looks like maybe you made a love offer to them and they didn't accept it or reject it. They just kind of like rolled out. This is usually a breakup card. Now, this could also be telling me that you're trying to move forward into calmer waters, and leave your rough, choppy past behind you. With this as the overall energy, you could be doing some healing from that, wanting to move forward toward this 10 of Pentacles, but having to like take stock of this whole thing and figure out, is this worth the risk of getting hurt or not? Because you've clearly been hurt at some point in the past. This is you healing. This is also an energy of trying to heal from something. That could be why progress isn't happening. Even though you have a lot of love and emotions for this person, you could have been left out in the cold by someone else in the past, or even by this person in the past, and it's got you like, ooh, wait a minute, let me grind and grind and grind and loop this over and over and over in my mind for a little bit here. This is Gemini energy with this 8 of Swords. This is about being stuck in your head about something. This is thinking about it over and over and over again on this repeating loop in your mind. Not sure what the safe step to take is here. Not wanting to make a mistake and feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. This is like a self-imposed mental prison of your own thoughts. Can't get your mind to stop. You're just grinding and grinding and grinding on it. Now that's your energy for March 2021 in this connection, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at your person, because they have the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Coins, 4 of Pentacles. Person got an extra card here. Now this Knight of Wands, we got a lot of fire energy out here. 3 of their 4 cards are fire energy. So you could be dealing with another fire sign. This Knight of Wands is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something your person has a lot of passion and desire for. Now, this can also sometimes represent a player type of a person here. This is sometimes called the player of the tarot deck. The Knight of Wands is a mercenary. And yeah, he works for the King of Wands, but this is a job to him. And he knows that at some point, even though he's loyal, at some point this job is going to be over and he's going to have to leave and go somewhere else, and he's going to take his loyalty there with him. So this is an energy of like shifting loyalties. This is an energy of someone who's like wishy-washy, who rushes in all passionately, gets what they want, then they rush out and go somewhere else and get what they want, and they're like in and out, back and forth type of an energy. It could be either of those things. So tell me more about this Knight of Wands for Sagittarius' romantic person of interest here in March 2021, please. All right. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Let's get one more on the Knight of Wands, please. Thank you. Well, bottom of the deck, got the Page of Wands. So more fire energy here. Pages are messengers. Wands are about passion, desire. So this is the news and messages of passionate and desire, passionate messages. This is also the minor arcana version of the Fool card, which it's not quite as potent of an energy. It's a little more toned down than that. This is about taking the very first steps down a brand new path towards something your person has a lot of passion and desire for. 2 of Cups right underneath that, Cancer energy. This is a love connection between the two of you. This is, I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's a 2, and in tarot, 2s represent needing to make a choice. 6 of Swords, again, underneath that, Aquarius energy. Moving forward into calmer waters, leaving the past behind, moving forward toward what it is they actually want. So this is either telling me your person is like a wishy-washy in and out player type of a person who likes to go down new paths, likes to leave things behind and go down new paths towards some love connection. Or this is telling me your person has this desire for you, a lot of passion and desire for you. I mean, a lot, because I've got 4 Wands cards looking at me right here. And they're willing to take rapid, passionate action in your direction. One of the 2. Clarify that Knight of Wands. We got the Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, the 5 of Swords. The Hanged Man, we already saw that as the final card in your energy. Pisces energy, No forward movement. Progress is halted. Things are stagnated right now. They're trying to gain a new perspective on all of this. They're looking at things from different points of view, different angles, different ways of looking at it than they would normally look at things, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. It's possibly have a lot of desire to move forward very quickly. I mean, this is the second fastest knight in the deck. Just things aren't moving forward right now. Next, we have the Page of Cups, which is the mutual point of interest between the two of you. News and messages of love and emotions, expressing of feelings. This could be saying that things were moving pretty quickly between the two of you. Things were going all passionate between the two of you. And then the brakes got pumped, the brakes got put on when feelings started being brought into the equation. When there started being talk of having feelings, that slam on the brakes, hang on 1 second here. Five of Swords next. This is, let's see, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is usually not a good energy. This is usually a painful situation. Fives are about conflict, change. Swords are about thoughts. They're about communications. So this can be a conflict in communications, like an argument, a fight. It could be progress got halted as soon as feelings started being talked about. Well, that caused some painful stuff to happen. It could have been an argument, a fight. Could have been bitter words spoken. Could have been really a whole bunch of different painful type things, but it's something that's probably not very pleasant happened after that. Next, in your person's energy, we got the Seven of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is a card of being defensive about something, being walled off and defensive. You can see these other wands and this person's fighting them off. These other wands represent other people, their words, their actions, their opinions on things, what they would think, what they would say, and your person feeling defensive against that. These other wands could be your passion and desire coming forward toward them when you start talking about feelings and they're like, whoa, hold the phone, and they're like fighting that stuff off. This can also represent your person having a lot of passion and desire for you and being willing to defend their stance on this, being willing to defend their position, or being willing to fight for what it is that they actually want. So tell me more about this Seven of Wands for Sagittarius' person, please. Why is this Seven of Wands here? Okay, let's get two more on this Seven of Wands. This one's talking to me, but I'm not taking it. If it's supposed to come out, it'll come out. Okay, all right, thanks. Okay, dang. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Lovers, Gemini energy. This is, I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're soulmates, we're twin flames, whatever label you want to put on that. This is a very, very strong love connection between two people. This is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This represents two people who are probably supposed to be together here. At the very least, this is a heavy-duty, powerful love connection. Can also represent a decision needing to be made about a love connection, a strong love connection. Right under that, we've got Libra energy with this Two of Swords. This is a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made, either because your person doesn't have enough information to make this decision, there's something that they can't see, hence that blindfold, or there's something that they just don't want to look at. Maybe they're in denial about something that's there right in front of them. They just don't want to see it, so they've got the blinders on purpose, and that's preventing them from making a decision. About the Sagittarius, this King of Wands showing up again. We've seen this in your energy twice. Now it's showing up on your person's side of the board. There's a decision they need to make about you, about this love connection with you. They haven't made the decision yet. But next we have the World, the final card in the major arcana. So this represents completion. In terms of zodiac signs, we've got Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So we've seen Aquarius a couple of times. I said you could be dealing with a fire sign because I've got the wands all over the place. It's possible you're dealing with a Leo here. This represents the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. If we've got this Lover's card here on the bottom, it could be the ending of the cycle here is the painful situation of this being all no progress happening here. Hopefully that's what's coming to an end. Ending of the cycle of your person being defensive here and being guarded here. Could be that. Could be the ending of the cycle of the indecision about the Sagittarius in this person's world here. Right after that World card, we have the fastest knight in the deck, the Knight of Swords. Rushing forward, speaking the truth. Rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action. So we're going from an indecisive energy, decision needing to be made, it's just not being made, to a very decisive energy, very quick moving energy. To clarify this Seven of Wands for your person, we got the Leo card with the Sun, we got the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and another Leo card with Strength. So we've got a Leo card here in this Seven of Wands. That's what we're clarifying. We just saw the World, which has Leo on it, and now we've got two more Leo cards right here clarifying this Leo card. So it's entirely possible you are dealing with the Leo. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. This is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. You can't get a better card than the Sun. So especially when you've got the Lovers right here on the bottom of the deck to go along with it. Ace of Cups is next, a new beginning in love and emotions. So again, three aces looking at me right here. Potential, potential, potential. But again, it's potential. You got to grab it. You got to do something with it, or it's just empty potential. But this represents a new beginning in love and emotions. Three of Swords. This is heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third party energy. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that your person's cheating on you, although it can mean that. This is some energy that's causing heartbreak and sadness for your person in this connection. It can be any energy that's not you, that's not them, that's interfering, that's getting involved here, that's causing some sort of a problem. This can be nosy mothers, nosy family members, nosy neighbors. This can be working too much. This can be literally anything that we humans do will create its own energy if we do enough of it. So this could be a whole mess of different things. You just got to take it as it resonates for you. But there's something causing some heartbreak and sadness. Now, maybe it was this fight. Maybe it was this painful situation. Maybe this painful situation is strictly your person's painful situation. It's possible they were all raring to go, moving forward quick, and then feelings started getting talked about, and whoop, put the brakes on that because of some painful situation that they went through in the past. Now, they could be being walled off and defensive because of that. They could be willing to fight through that because they realize this is a very powerful connection that brings them an immense amount of happiness. It's like they could be viewing you as the sunshine that lights up their life. Wanting this new beginning, but it's like some heartbreak, some loss is getting in the way here. And next we have Strength, Leo energy. This tells me that there was a difficult situation that your person has had to go through at some point, because this is requiring them to dig down deep and tap into their internal strength. Summon up that inner courage to face their fears. Or it's telling me that they're trying to tame that beast within, like they're trying to rein themselves in, they're trying to hold themselves back and not move too quickly. That could be why the brakes are on right now. Trying not to move too fast because they've been hurt in the past. Could be any of those things. Now the next card in your person's energy is the Three of Wands. Aries energy. We already saw this Three of Wands in your energy. So again, this is an energy of waiting on something, but having this positive expectancy that something good is coming their way based on the path that they've chosen. Just hasn't actually appeared in the physical 3D reality yet. It hasn't fully manifested itself yet. They're still waiting on it to appear. So tell me more about this Three of Wands for Sagittarius person, please. Why is this Three of Wands here? Let's get one more on this Three of Wands, please. Okay, thank you. on the bottom of the deck. We got the Lovers again. They're waiting on this love connection to actually manifest itself. Your person they're confusing me just a little dab here. Right under that Lovers card, we got the Knight of Swords again. Rushing forward, speaking the truth about this connection. Rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on this love connection. Death is under that. Scorpio energy. This is a transformation taking place. This is an ending to something. Something dying so that it can be transformed, reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. Like if you think about when a butterfly, or a caterpillar, I should say, turns into a butterfly. It goes into a cocoon. It's not having a party in there. It's not all fun and games. That caterpillar is actually dying and changing into something entirely different. And it comes out as a beautiful butterfly. But while it's in there, it's going through a very painful transformation process. It's literally dying and turning into something else. So your person is waiting on this love connection. I feel like maybe they realize how powerful this connection is, how much happiness that this brings. They want this new beginning, but I think they've been hurt in the past. And yes, they had to summon their inner strength to deal with all of that. They're trying to have the courage to face their fears because of all of that. And they're trying to rein themselves in and hold themselves back and not move as quickly as they started out moving because they've been hurt. So they're waiting. They're trying like hell not to go too fast. They're waiting on this. Right under this Death card, we've got the Page of Swords. This is news and messages, communication, speaking the truth about something. It's also an energy of trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. Which again, the overall energy of the reading, Four of Swords, taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break, doing some healing, going internal to do some serious thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Right under that, we have the Ace of Swords, sword of victory, the sword of truth, the sword of clarity. Also the same sword we have when we clarified the mutual point of interest between the two of you. We've got a Two of Coins underneath that, and a Two of Swords right underneath that. So twos, again, are about decisions. Two of Pentacles or Two of Coins in this deck, is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. It's like being off balance, trying to maintain balance, trying to regain balance, looking at the options that you have, trying to weigh options out, looking at the pros and the cons, asking questions like, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Like, should I move on this? Should I wait? Not being sure what to do. Two of Swords, we've already seen. Libra energy. This is Capricorn energy, by the way. A decision needing to be made. It's just not being made. Very next card under that is the Queen of Swords. Okay, which we're getting ready to see in just a second. She who knows the truth. This is an energy of cutting off things and people that don't serve you anymore. It's an energy of speaking the truth on something. Four of Cups, which we already saw at some point when I clarified some of your cards. A love offer already on the table that just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just been left hanging here in the air. And then we've got a Seven of Swords directly under that. Sometimes this is sneaky behavior, like trying to get away with something. Lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind backs, deception. It can be that. But what this really feels like to me is self-preservation. Like the whole reason this dude's stealing these swords is because he doesn't want those swords used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. So he's stealing them to make sure that he can't be hurt by those swords. Feeling like your person has been hurt in the past. Feel like you have probably been hurt in the past at some point too. You've had this abandonment issue. It's got you stuck in your head. Maybe this person hasn't answered your love offer yet. You're still waiting on that. They're still waiting on to accept it or not. The brakes are on both sides. I've got that Hanged Man card out here in both of your energies. So the brakes are definitely on right now. Maybe you're feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, cast aside, and that's got you stuck in your head about it. Your person is trying to figure out what to do about the Sagittarius. They've got a decision to make. They just haven't made the decision yet. Right under that is the Two of Wands. So we've got a lot of twos out here. You've got both of the major arcana twos in your energy. She rules over all the twos of the 4 other suits. And I've got a bunch of them already. A bunch of them. We've seen the Two of Cups. We've seen the Two of Swords a couple of times. We've seen the Two of Wands. We just saw the Two of Pentacles. So we've literally seen all the twos in the deck at this point. This is a fork in the road, a crossroads, a decision point. Decision about which path leads this person to the world that they want. Which path do they need to leave behind? There's something they haven't left behind because we got a Four of Pentacles next. Capricorn energy. This is holding on tight to something and not wanting to let go. And at the same time, they're trying to manifest something new here. This is the Magician, the Master Manifester. It's about using the will to create whatever it is that they want for their life. We've got all 4 aces right here on the table. And we've seen, when we got 2 aces out here, we've got the Ace of Cups out here. The only ace we haven't seen so far is the Ace of Wands. Speaking of Wands, we got the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. A heavy burden that your person's carrying. Now, this is also a 10, and 10s represent completion. So this is the completion of some heavy burden that your person's carrying. Whether you know it or not, whether they're saying it or not, they have a lot of love and emotions for you. The King of Cups just doesn't necessarily outwardly express his emotions. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't publicly broadcast how he feels. This person has the feels for you. They just probably aren't saying it. They're viewing this as a strong love connection. You are definitely a source of happiness for them. And I think because of them being hurt in the past, 2 different cards that tell me they've been hurt in the past. That's why the brakes are being pumped right now. That's why they're being defensive. They're trying to tame that beast within. They're trying not to move too fast. They're still thinking, trying to figure out what to do. Now, that was a long-winded story on the bottom of the deck. But to clarify this 3 of Wands for your person, this waiting, this positive expectancy, something good's happening, it just hasn't happened yet, and they're waiting on it. We got the Queen of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the World. So the Queen of Swords, we just saw that on the bottom of this deck when I told you that little story. This is she who knows the truth. And you can see by the way she holds her hand out, she'll offer to let you speak your truth. The problem is she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to her better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something, but it's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve them. This Ace of Swords that was in the mutual point of interest between the 2 of you, that's the sword she wields. Now the next card to clarify this 3 of Wands is the 6 of Coins, Taurus energy, 6 of Pentacles. Different decks call it different things. I get myself mixed up with it sometimes here, but this is a card of balance. This is generosity. This is reciprocity. Like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. This is a card of equal give and take and balance. So this is looking pretty good. Man. There's another meaning to this card. It can represent the merchant giving to 2. Now, again, general reading. You got to take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If this doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. That's totally cool. But I feel like I need to say this because I feel like it might apply to at least one person watching this video after you. If this is the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I have this 3 of Swords here, which, like I said, is heartbreak and sadness from a third-party energy. If this is a case where your person has a third party, this could represent the merchant giving to 2. I don't really feel that, though. So hopefully that's not the case for you or anybody else watching this. This is like cutting off something so that this connection can get balanced out the way it's supposed to be. We've got the World next. The ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Again, with Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio represented on this card. Again, the Lover's on the bottom of the deck. I don't feel third-party energy. I didn't see anything to imply that on your end of this thing. I don't feel third-party energy like cheating or having more than one person on the side or anything like that from this card either. This is just they got hurt in the past, and that's what's holding things up, I feel like. Now, the final card in your person's energy here for March 2021, Sagittarius, is the Four of Coins. Holding on tight to something, not wanting to let go of it. More Capricorn energy. Tell me more about this Four of Coins for Sagittarius person. What's this person holding on to? What is it they're not wanting to let go of? Okay, we're taking an extra card again. Keeps happening. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. Leo energy, this is conflict. Like, Wands are about desire, though. So this is a conflict in your person's desires. They're having an internal conflict about this. They're struggling with themselves internally. They're pulling themselves in multiple different directions at the same time. A piece of them is holding on tight to something. A piece of them is wanting to go this new route here. And they can't, I was just getting ready to say, and they can't make up their mind about what to do. Very next card down is the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy, that energy of like not being sure what to do. They're off balance here. They're looking at the options, and you can see by how wavy the ocean is in the background, how choppy these waters are. They're like, oh, what the hell do I do here? Weighing pros and cons. Do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? They can't make up their mind right now. Internally conflicted about what to do. Part of them is wanting to hold on tightly to something. Maybe hold on tightly to the brakes that they've pumped here. I don't know. To clarify that Four of Coins, we got the Fool, we got the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Now this Fool is card 0 of the Major Arcana. This represents a brand new beginning. This is the beginning of the tarot deck. First card of the Major Arcana. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. We've got 3 aces out here. Again, I've said more than once, aces represent potential. You got to grab them and do something with them, though, or they're just empty potential. Same deal with this Fool card. This could be empty potential, or this is the potential for everything. This is about your person not needing to know what the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step. Not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before they take the first step. It's about them starting a new beginning and going, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to jump off the cliff and figure out how to grow my wings on the way down. I'm going to figure out how to work this as I go along. Looks like what they're taking a leap for is some commitment with this Hierophant card. This is Taurus energy. This is an energy of commitment, of taking things to the next level. I feel like the thing that your person doesn't want to let go of, doesn't want to lose, is probably you. They see how much happiness they have with you. They're definitely wanting this new beginning in love and emotions. I think that the brakes have been put on because when feelings started getting talked about, it brought up all of these painful things that happened to them in the past. It's possible they dealt with someone in their past that had this winning at all costs type of a mentality, that someone that treated them in a way like, you know what, I'm going to get what I want, and I don't give a shit what happens to you. As long as I get what I want, that's all I care about. It's totally possible your person dealt with someone like that and had a lot of pain inflicted on them. Could be where this heartbreak and sadness is coming from. That third-party energy, it's not you, it's not them. It could have been the person that they were with in the past prior to you. Could have been treated entirely badly by this person, and there's still remnants of that sticking around. Which could be why they're still trying to figure out what to do. Now, after the Hierophant, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself here. We've got opportunity, 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 opportunity all over the place out here. Definitely a lot of opportunity here. This Page of Pentacles, look what he's carrying. He's carrying this Ace of Pentacles. So this is news and messages of that opportunity. A lot of times for me, this represents planning for the future. So your person doesn't want to lose you. They're holding on tight to you. They're fixing to take the leap of faith with you, trying to move forward to commitment with you, taking things to the next level with you, planning for the future with you. And here they are showing up as the King of Cups again. More Pisces energy. They have a lot of love and emotions for you. They really do. They just may not necessarily be outwardly expressing it to you just yet. And now, officially on the table staring at me, we have the King and Queen of Cups. We've seen that Lovers card twice, at least twice. Now we've got the King and Queen of Cups out here on the table. Counterparts. Two people or two cards that are supposed to be together, which for me represents two people are probably supposed to be together. Person's got a lot of love and emotions for you. They're just going through some sort of an internal conflict right now where they're weighing their options. They're trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. And I think the major hang-up is that they've been hurt in the past. But we got this energy of waiting on both sides here. You've made some sort of actions toward love and emotions their way, and you're waiting on a response from them. Your person is waiting. It looks like that's what's getting cut off. They're cutting something off. Hopefully this heartbreak and sadness, cutting off the waiting, balancing this connection back out, ending that whole cycle and starting this new cycle with you where they can take this leap of faith into a commitment, plan for the future with you, and hopefully start expressing their feelings for you. Because whether you know it or not, whether they show it or not, they have a lot of emotions and love for you. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Sagittarius love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.